Hello everyone, this is chapter 2 summary, and I always organize these notes by the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. So we are once again following along Ralph and Jack and Piggy and the boys on their journey of trying to survive on this island. It's becoming very real. They've been there for a few hours now, starting to get hungry. They also are realizing that there aren't any adults on the island. So they begin to think about ways to be found. Prior to them settling with anything, and mind you, the age of these boys are pretty young. And specifically, there's a boy with a birthmark. We don't get his name. We just know he has a birthmark. He speaks about a possible beast on the island. I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, but, I'm pretty sure there were moments where you would get scared about a monster under your bed or something in your closet. And that's kind of the same idea here, that these little boys are getting scared. Imagine yourself being in a jungle, being on an island where there's lots of different animals and sounds that you're not familiar with. Of course you're going to be scared. So, of course, the little boy shares that with Ralph, and this problem doesn't get solved. Of course, they kind of make fun of the boy and says, and they all don't believe that there's anything to fear. The boys on the island, of course, want to be rescued, and Ralph, being wise, they all come up with the idea of setting starting a fire on the top of the mountain as a light signal in hopes that they will be found. So they go up there, and it looks like there's some sense of order, but the fire gets completely out of control, becomes a wildfire, and it burns a large part of the island, which isn't good. And at the end of this chapter, the boy with the birthmark goes missing, which is a very sad moment. It's not explicitly said if he dies, but we can assume so, that he does pass away in the fire. So this all takes place at the top of the mountain on the island. The reason why this chapter is important is the boys do not understand the dangers on the island. When people are in a difficult situation, they should work together. And it's so important to have clear communication with one another. So as we dive deeper into this idea of bullying, and then in your guys' groups, tomorrow on Wednesday, you guys are going to be put into groups, and you may find that there's somebody in your group that you're not close to, you may not know. Let's treat each other with compassion. Let's treat each other with respect by having clear communication, by respecting one another's opinions. So you're going to be able to practice building the skill of collaborating with one another, building each other's character by getting out of your comfort zone and meeting new people. You will be, like I said, put into groups, and we're going to be continuing to try to answer this dilemma of bullying happening in schools all around us. So enjoy the reading, and we will resume on Wednesday. Thank you.